right, class, we're moving down the chart to go through different verbs that may be action or non-action. So some birds are having a hard time finding a place to build a nest. This is an experience. They're experiencing this, so it's continuously. It's a present continuous because they're having that experience. Do you have time to read the article? This is a non-action verb. At this point, have, and this is having. This is one's experience, so this is an action. They're having that experience. Do you have time to read these? To read the articles? It's possession, a relationship. At this point, have would be a non-action verb. So when we use the word like looking and listening, so we have our 5 senses, right? So listening and hear. Listening is an action verb. Hear is a non-action verb. Looking is the action. To see something, that's a non-action verb. So when we do continuous, present continuous, we're looking at a video about climate change. That's the action that you're doing. Okay? We see a photo of an ice sheet. This is usually a non-action verb. Are you listening to the teacher? That's the action. Do you hear the birds outside? This is the non-action. So I would not say, it would sound wrong also. So I wouldn't say we're seeing a video about climate change. We wouldn't even say seeing. We would say we're watching a video. Okay? Even if you were to change it, I would never say we're seeing a video, we're watching a video, we're looking at a video. We see a photo of an ice. We are seeing a photo of an ice sheet. You could say we are seeing, no. I would still say we are looking at a photo. I have heard people say, we're seeing a picture of an ice sheet. I've heard it, but if we're going to write for academic English, you would use see and no seeing. You're looking, you're watching, and see. This is the non-action. Are you listening to the teacher? Again, I have heard people say, are you hearing? You wouldn't use to. Are you hearing the teacher? It's correct, but again, we're doing academic writing, so you should say it and write it this way. I'm not saying everybody does, but are you listening? So that's the action. Do you hear the birds outside? That's the non-action. Do you hear them? It's something that they're asking you about, but this one is telling me, are you listening? Like right now and going forward, are you listening to the birds? This is just a point in time. Do you hear them? Yeah, I hear them. But it may not go into the future. Okay, because remember, present continuous is now and it keeps going. So just practice, practice, practice. That look is going to be present continuous. See is going to be just a simple present. Listening is present continuous. And then here is going to be simple present. Okay, so we'll look at the last part real quick, and then we'll go on to practice.